Now, Diddy has been faced with another lawsuit, and I'll be honest with y'all, I have not even gotten into the thick of the details. Okay, I did get the lawsuit, and I was gonna go through it, but I haven't really had the time to fully go through it. But I am going to get into a press conference and hoping that that press conference tells us more. But before we get into Diddy, y'all know that Kim had a book, right? So there was a memoir that was released on behalf of Kim Porter, who is the ex girlfriend and baby mom to Diddy, who has since passed away. Okay. It's always been stories out there that she had a book. Hell, it was stories that she had a book before she even passed. So this whole conversation of she ain't got no book all of a sudden, I don't know what to think, because I was hearing that she had a book that was coming before she even passed away. So do she got a book or she don't got a book? Or is it that she got a book but don't nobody else got access to the book? I'm not sure. But we do know that someone, I have to roll my eyes, released a book. Okay. And I believe they said it was called Kim's Last Words or Kim's Lost Words or something. They released a memoir. Okay. On her behalf, I feel. Put it on Amazon, profited off of it, only for people to say within a matter of hours that the stuff that's in there is not authentic, it's not real, it's not true. So when they got ready to interview this guy, who is supposed to be a journalist or something himself, I believe his name is he goes by Chris Todd, but his real name is Todd C. Christopher Guz or something like that. When they ended up talking to him about it, he pretty much said that he can't confirm that everything in there is true, even though he decided to publish it. He said he don't think it's 100% wrong though. He think maybe 80% of it is actually truth. And it's just like, how do y'all get how do y'all get to release stories on people and not be sued? If you do not have sources to cite in your book to confirm that this is where you got the information from, unless you're the autobiographer, like how do you do that? I mean, maybe it's a very common thing, but they're saying that he is a producer, or at least he describes himself as a producer, or author, an investigative journalist, and claims to have worked on and solved some of pop culture's biggest murder investigations. Nicole Brown Simpson, John Benet Ramsey. What did you do with John Benet? Because we still don't know who the hell killed her. Okay. The Zodiac killer, amongst others. He claims to have evidence that Kurt Cobain's suicide was actually a murder. I don't know. I don't know. And then, but I don't know. It could be a conspiracy theory. I don't know what this man got going on. Now, I did not read this book at all. I did not buy it. I don't know what he got going on in there. But I would not be surprised, in all honesty, if some of it is true. I'm just questioning who the fuck is you for you to release such a thing and then profit off of it too. Who the hell is you? Okay? I wonder if she has an estate. Excuse me. If that estate could sue him in some capacity, because who the hell you think you is? So what also gets me is not only that part of the audacity, but to release a book about a black woman knowing that you're a white man or the closest thing to it, and put the name as Jamal T. Millwood. That is the author's name that you listed. That's insane. That's fraud. That's insane. I don't think that should be okay. I don't think that should be legal. Cause what the hell? I don't like that. I don't play like that. I don't play like that. I don't play like that. I don't like that at all. But he does believe that the memoir is real. He goes on to say, well, they say, but when pressed on who the sources are or how he could guarantee they had legitimate writings, he says that he declines to give specifics on how he fact checked and verified the material. When asked if he contacted reps for the celebrities named in the book, Todd says their teams ignored him and told him to kick rocks. So who is these sources that you speak of? He says if somebody put my feet to the fire and they said life or death is the book, is that book real? I have to say I don't know, but it's real enough to me. Sometimes you have to just put it out there, maybe not 100%, but the book is true. maybe not 100% of the book is true, but maybe 80% is. That is to get those people to come forward and either corroborate or deny the claims. That helps me as an investigator to know the truth. That ain't helping America. Because even if we think that it could be true, and some people coming out and they like, nah, that ain't happened, when we really believe that it happened, is that really helping? I don't know. But I know I don't like it. I do not like it at all. I do not like that at all. Took this lady's story from wherever you got it from and decided to just put it out there as if it really was her official book, only to find out that it wasn't. Like, I don't know. And then it leads the kids to put a statement out, right? And I'm on Quincy's page. So it says, we have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents. Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as about their parents, their relationship. It says, as well as about our mom's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not, and anyone claiming to have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves. Additionally, please understand that any so-called friend speaking on behalf of our mom or her family is not a friend, nor do they have her best interests at heart. Our lives were shattered when we lost our mother. She was our world, and nothing has been the same since she passed. While it has been incredibly difficult to reconcile how she could be taken away from us so soon, the cause of her death has long been established. There was no foul play. Grief is a lifelong process, and we ask that everyone respect our request for peace as we continue to cope with her loss every day. All right. They also say that we are deeply saddened that the world has made a spectacle of what has been the most tragic event of our lives. Our mother should be remembered for the beautiful, strong, kind, and loving woman she was. Her memory should not be tainted by horrific conspiracy theories. We ask that everyone please respect our mother, Kim Porter, and hold her legacy in high regard so that she may rest in peace. It's what she deserves, okay? So this is what was posted on by the children of Kim Porter. On her behalf and stuff, right? Now, here's the thing. Some of the conspiracy theories that are out there, I don't believe that they're false. Some things that people have alleged had happened, girl, it be lining up. Okay? Like with the cut that he got on his wrist and different shit like that. Some stuff do be making sense. I'm more so like, who the hell you think you is to just release somebody's memoir as if it's fact and you don't even have all the answers, Sway? Who you think you are? I do find problem with that. But then also I have to say this, and it's no disrespect, but Quincy, you need to talk to your daddy. Yeah, send that letter, forward that over to your daddy. CC him, blind CC, or forward to your father. Because he also, in my personal, has insinuated some things has happened. Okay, like the passing of your mother, it was getting very suspicious. So you might want to reach out to your father first, okay? Check on that, because he can't stand Diddy's ass. So, girl, that's a mess. Even insinuating that Diddy about had something to do with him being in the ER and in critical condition himself. So, I think the first point of business is make sure that you tip tap over there on his door and slide that letter over to him so that he knows exactly what's going on too. Okay, but that's just my personal now. That's just what it is that I think. Okay. But y'all let me know how y'all feeling and what y'all thoughts are when it comes to this situation. Very sad, very sad. It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on out here with this Diddy stuff. Okay. It is, girl. Listen, we not really surprised. We might be a bit overwhelmed though. But we not really surprised. I was so not shocked when I learned that he had another lawsuit now that he's behind bars. I expect it. I expect it. And the crazy thing is, everything that's happened to a lot of these people, they not even gonna receive nothing for it. They not. I could see Dawn probably getting something, right? And maybe the other lady that filed right after Cassie, but like a lot of y'all ain't gonna get no compensation for this. But I think most importantly, they wanted to make sure that their story was out there and that it was heard, because I would believe that this is somewhat of a healing process for them too, to be able to finally get that out and not feeling like you can't tell nobody what the hell happened to you or what's been going on out of fear of some type of retaliation of some sort. So I'm sure this has been, a bit therapeutic for them as well, being able, I don't want to say therapeutic, but I guess so. Like, it's been good for them to be able to kind of get this out, but then sad at the same time because they have to relive these emotions. Because when she sits in this interview, like, she's really crying her eyes out. Okay, but I'm gonna read something briefly, and then we'll get into her press conference. So they're saying the hip hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs and his former bodyguard drugged, bound, and violently armed a woman in 2001 in a vicious attack he filmed and showed to friends. A bombshell new lawsuit claims. Okay, I believe her name is Thalia Graves, sobbed as she is happy the hip hop mogul is behind bars during a press conference Tuesday. Okay, she said it's a pain that goes to the very core of who you are, leaving emotional scars that may never fully heal. Some of the hardest parts of this pain are the shame and the guilt I have experienced that plays a negative part in my day-to-day ability to be able to function properly. And let me tell you, I'm sorry, y'all. I believe it. I'm so hit me, girl. Because when they said that a vicious attack and then turned around and said that it was filmed, I remember 50 Cent saying something about there was a video of Cassie. So this is on brand. And then didn't the FBI say that they got certain videotapes and stuff? They have enough incriminating evidence on him. So yeah, it's giving rap bookie boo. And I'm wondering how you doing. I know they said the man was on suicide watch, but I ain't think a whole lot of it because honestly, I feel like that's something they always say when there are celebrities that get behind bars, being so high profile, anything can happen that they could decide to just clap themselves up out of here. Right? So, yeah, but the interesting thing is his attorneys are like, he's in good spirits, he's doing great. Then I hear somebody else come out and say, oh, Diddy's not eating. He's not eating because he thinks somebody's trying to poison him. And I'm just like, well, which one is it? Is the man doing great? Is he scared? What is happening? Okay. And I'm sure he really over there like punching the air. Like, I had all this money. All I had to do was do right. Got too big for my britches. Even if it was just one time. Let's act like, I don't want to say let's act like nothing happened, but let's say those other people never came out and it was just one person. Even if you did that one time, that was enough to send you to right where you at. All you had to do was do right. Which I'll be letting this power get to y'all. Man, it's crazy out here in these streets, bruh. And everybody wanted to be a part of the entertainment industry so bad, so bad. That's why I don't be minding the actors that's not on the top A-list. I feel like them A-listers really be having to go through some stuff, okay? Whether you actor, music, whatever. Well, I don't think Angela Bassett and them had to go through anything. You know what I'm saying? It's my girl, okay? It's giving heavy on the respect. Viola Davis is giving heavy on the respect. But I wouldn't be surprised if some of them folks had to really go through some things. They got the casting couch, is what they call it, where you do something strange for a little piece of change in bookings. But I hate it for them. I hate it for them. The people they had to go through so much just to get to where they are. And you still got to wear those scars. I can't. Let's get into this woman, though, because I do want to hear what she has to say, because this is my first time listening to her interview or her press conference, okay? She can't even get it out. Oops. No, what happened? Let me refresh. What happened? I hope it doesn't pause again. Oops.
The internal pain after being sexually assaulted has been incredibly deep and hard to put into words. It goes beyond just physical harm caused by and during the assault. It's a pain that reaches into your very core of who you are and leaving emotional scars that may never fully heal. Some of the hardest parts of this pain are the shame and the guilt I have experienced that plays a negative part in my day-to-day ability to function properly. Being blamed, questioned, and threatened has often made me feel worthless, isolated, and sometimes responsible for what happened to me. My family issues made the pain even worse. I was already going through a divorce at the time of the assault and did not get the support that I needed. I was also faced with disbelief and judgment. This has put a strain on my selection of men and relationships. Where many relationships became aggressive and abusive, which has made me feel even more alone in my struggles. I go through spells of being distant and withdrawn that it's sometimes so hard to leave my house. The trauma of the assault has taken a toll on my mental health. I've had PTSD, depression, and anxiety. I'm emotionally scarred. It has been hard for me to trust others, to form healthy relationships, or even feel safe in my own skin. Flashbacks, nightmares, and intrusive thoughts make me feel like it's a constant struggle. I also suffer with physical problems such as chronic pain, sexual discomfort. The violation I have experienced during the assault has had lasting effects on my body, causing ongoing health problems and complications. The combination of physical and emotional pain has created a cycle of suffering from which it is so hard to break free. I want to continue on this journey towards recovery and healing. I'm glad that he is locked up, but that's a temporary feeling of relief.
Thalia is not going to be taking any questions, but I'll be happy to take some questions.
Laura, can you talk about the context of this assault? What, where, when, what occasion?
The question is, can I speak about the context of this alleged assault? No.
I'm so sorry that happened. Child, that's crazy. Now, I'm not sure. I know I got to go back and watch Mim's video because I know he was reading off details, and I'm wondering if that was the one for her where, you know, she got into more things. So I have to dip back over there to see, or maybe that is the lawsuit that I got access to Yeah, I think that's it. That I haven't even read yet myself. So, um, but yeah, that's terrible. That is terrible, y'all. Okay. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below. I feel like it's gonna be more that's gonna come out at a later time. It's just too much going on, child. It's so much going on. You know what else is interesting? The situation with young Dolph and the people. Like, rest in peace to him. But girl, why is the folks saying that Yo Gotti is connected possibly? This is crazy. And then they said the trial just started. I might need to dip over there and go ahead and catch the beginning parts of the trial. So I might have to catch the beginning parts because this is a lot. But let's check out a video I do want to get into real quick um, about that situation too.
Case got $50,000 to represent you. Did he not?
I don't know exactly how much you get. I don't know. I can't say.
All right. And you knew that, just we're all clear here, that money came from CMG. Right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly who, but yeah.
All right.
Child.
So you talked today. You got paid for what you just testified to, didn't you?
After I was locked up,
You got paid,
my
right?
lawyer was paid. Lawyer.
You got $50,000 to pay a lawyer, right?
I didn't get it in my hand. Correct. I don't know how much it was, but correct, my lawyer.
Okay. And there's no question that that money was for services rendered. Killing Dolph.
Basically.
You took it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did your conscience bother you?
Come on.
Your conscience.
After I came to my senses, yeah.
Did you say, I can't have that money? I can't use that money because you still got a lawyer here.
Nah, I ain't say that.
You took the money.
Yeah, I took the money. I got the money.
Your conscience wasn't bothering you that bad, right? You said your conscience started bothering you, but not bad enough not to take the money for the job you did.
Well, I had already did it, so might as well. You know, I got a conscience still after they came to my senses.
Right. Okay. So your case got $50,000.
That's terrible. So, from what it sounded like to me, his brother, Yo Gotti's brother, Big Juke, put up what, like 100,000 or something like that for some boys to go and handle this business, and they were supposed to get oh so much of money off of it, but they didn't. Technically, they probably got like less than $1,000 from what I was hearing, and the rest of the money like went to an attorney or wherever it went. So now that the boy never got his money, now he's out here snitching. And of course, I'm sure he really snitching now that Big Juke died. I think Big Juke died like a month or two ago. Ain't that some shit? That's crazy. So what they're saying is, we learned that Yo Gotti's brother Big Juke allegedly ordered the hit on young Dolph, who was murdered at a cookie shop. The trial continues. His killers have now alleged that someone on Yo Gotti's CMG label paid $50,000 for their attorney fees. Oh wow, that shit's so tragic. Beef to me should never be that serious and that deep to where you have to take somebody else's life. If you do not like a person, stop fucking with them. It's really that simple. You stay on your side, I'm going to stay on my side. If a person is not posing any immediate threat or anything like that, like what is the point? Y'all took this man away for, from his kids and stuff. Now, granted, I don't know. Maybe Young Dolph was out there with the shits and probably clapped some of their friends or whatever like that. And I don't know what all Dolph was on. I don't know. But either way, I just don't condone all of that clapping folks and doing all this extra stuff and y'all getting y'all raps and write about this shit. Like I hate it. But they be trying to talk about women, talk about they coochie, they cootie twa, talk about they oochie wally wally, oochie bang bang. But then y'all will sit up here and talk about unaliving somebody and running up in folks' houses and doing this and doing that and like I can't. They go on to say Cornelius Smith, who is charged with the murder of young Dolph, testified that while he can't confirm the amount of his lawyer, or the amount the lawyer received, he knows it was paid for by the label. I don't know exactly who, but they did it. Smith says he didn't receive what was promised for the hit, but his attorney fees were covered after it was announced that he had been arrested. I didn't get it in my hand, is what he says. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I got some stuff I gotta do. I got some shit I gotta do. Okay. I got some shit I gotta do, girl. I gotta get into this Corey Hardick interview, and then I have to go slide myself over there to my one of my favorite YouTube channels. Okay, what is it? Law and Crime. I got to get into it. I've got to get into this hearing, this trial, to see what exactly is going on, because he is, girl, I don't know if he worse than Woody is. Well, really, he probably better than Woody, because Woody was a motherfucking fool over there on the stand with Young Thug. Like, I just can't. Woody was on some other shit. Okay? I don't know what the hell gonna happen with Woody. Woody on some other shit. But anyway, um, yeah, we're gonna get into this to see more, but that's crazy. Listen, Yo Gotti and Vanessa have been pictured out together. That is her man. I feel like they've about been dating for about 3 years at this point. And I would like to say that I'm concerned for Angela, but I don't know. Okay. I feel like I am, because I don't know if anybody from Dolph's team is going to try and retaliate in any type of fashion. So I don't know if they're gonna try to do that or not. Uh but I just hope that she ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay. Girl, I would never go to Tennessee for nothing. I don't care what he got going on there. If he is there, I wouldn't go. Okay. Um, that's just I wouldn't go. Okay. Just stay clear of that. People are telling her to break up with this man. She too far in it. I don't see that happening anytime soon. But we just gonna have to watch and see what happens. I wonder how her family feels about her and him. If they approve or what they think. I wonder how her dad is feeling, especially now learning this. Somebody from his label sent the check, okay, to give these people some attorneys after putting the hit out on Young Dolph. Child, if this ain't some crazy shit, I don't know what's going on in America today. Listen, I just wanted to come share my thoughts with you guys on a few subject matters at hand. Okay, please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and go ahead and like up the video for me. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at JamiThatsMe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Okay, bye bye.